Gavin McKenna. This is video of McKenna, number 72, in the outdoor game on Saturday afternoon. His line starts the game, he scores a goal and has 2 assists for the Nittany Lions. And later that night, he went out with family and friends. According to court documents, McKenna allegedly punched a man twice in the face outside a parking garage on South Q Street around 8:45 Saturday night. Witnesses told investigators the incident followed an exchange of words, and McKenna was seen leaving Doggy's Pub moments before. Initially, McKenna was charged with felony aggravated assault. After reviewing the video evidence, the Center County District Attorney's Office decided to drop the felony charge against McKenna on Friday afternoon. They determined he did not act with intent to cause serious injury or reckless indifference to human life, the legal standard required for the aggravated assault charge. McKenna still faces misdemeanor simple assault and 2 summary offenses, harassment and disorderly conduct. He has a preliminary hearing scheduled for February 11th. Penn State Athletics released a brief statement which reads, "We are aware that charges have been filed. However, as this is an ongoing legal matter, we will not have any further comment."
Yeah, and as for the men's outdoor game itself, nearly 75,000 hockey fans bundle up to watch the blue and white skate at top speed under blue skies in our opening drive.
First time ever, guys. Penn State put the hockey ring at Beaver Stadium. Check it out.
First of its kind game at Penn State.
What's up, Sean?
Hockey team won't soon forget. The first time ever, Beaver Stadium turns into Hockey Valley.
Yeah.
A chance to play in front of a roaring
Look at that
crowd of over 74,000, the most ever in program history.
You do once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, we never know if they're going to be back. We're going to soak it all in. We're going to take so many pictures. We're just going to enjoy every minute of it. That's the coolest experience ever, man. It's like a winter classic here in Happy Valley. I'm going to be so loud. You're going to hear me from all the way over here. The refs hate to see me coming.
The players soak in an electric atmosphere.
Just seeing that whole stadium packed, skating out to that blue line, it was the coolest moment ever.
For me, it was the starting lineup. Skating out to the blue line, hearing your name called. That's something I will never forget, and I'm truly grateful for that opportunity.
Then, puck drop. And 1 period later, a goal the entire crowd is waiting for.
Those are the times you just look around and, hey, Sturtsy, look at this. This is incredible. It's incredible. It was, I won't ever forget it.
A historic afternoon that exceeds all expectation.
It's hard to imagine in your mind something like that until you see it. It truly is. It was bigger and more vast than I imagined. It was just so incredible to be in the middle of that and look around everywhere and just see people packed, and it was awesome. I mean, I love going to football games. It's amazing. I just never thought that I'd be able to be on a hockey rink in that kind of atmosphere. It exceeded what I had in my mind.
Feeling the support from both fans and fellow Nittany Lions.
I think I saw every sport out there cheering for us, and that just goes to show how tight this Penn State community is and how tight all our athletes are. I mean, we see each other every day at the dining hall, and just to see them have our backs, it really meant the world to us.
Support that reinforces just how special Hockey Valley, either at Pagula Ice Arena or in this case, down the road at Beaver Stadium, really is.
There's nothing like Beaver Stadium. Like, I know that now. That was the coolest environment I will ever play in my life. No matter if I make the NHL or not, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen, ever witnessed, and I just couldn't be prouder to be a Penn Stater and get that opportunity.
I mean, just so many cool moments to remember from that day, Todd. You and I were both there, and it was just absolutely electric.
Well, great job on the recap. Such sincere.
And it was cold as ice out there.
Players afterwards, of course, they wanted to send fans home tasting victory overtime. necessary in the first men's outdoor game. The Nittany Lions take the ice, trying to gain a split against Michigan State for the weekend after a loss in Pagula Arena to the Spartans the night before. Ryan already shows us the first goal for PSU from Aiden Fink. So here's the second. It comes from McKenna in front, and it ties the game at 2 apiece in the second period. Now, neither team ever leads by more than 1 goal in this contest. The top line is on fire for PSU. So off the face-off, McKenna gathers the puck in the corner, spots Fink in front, and he is an elite goal scorer. He finishes. It gives the blue and white their first lead of the game. It's 3-2 with only a few minutes left in the second. We move to the final period. Shea Van Olm on the breakaway beats the goalie glove side and then proceeds with an epic celebration slide across the ice. The place is jumping as PSU is back in front 4-3. But Michigan State is ranked second, coming in for a reason. They force overtime at 4-4, and then the extra session, Charlie Stramel goes top corner, ends the game, and completes his hat trick. A disappointing end to a dynamic day of hockey in the stadium.
This was a very emotional weekend with a lot going on, and I think that in most part we responded well, but we have to learn we have things to learn to work on both systematically and emotionally. And yeah, we'll use these 2 weeks to our advantage for sure.
The PSU is now 18-8 overall, 10-6 in the conference. They have the weekend off before they travel to Ann Arbor to face top-ranked Michigan.
Now, the women's hockey team kicked off their outdoor festivities with their game against Robert Morris the day before. And as Lauren Bradford tells us, it really set the scene for the special weekend.
PSU women's ice hockey breaks in the outdoor rink on Friday, playing in the first ever NCAA ice hockey game inside Beaver Stadium.
I thought it was unreal. I thought that this was like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and everyone, like the staff that put it together, did a phenomenal job, and all the ice maintenance they had to do during the game, phenomenal. Like, we couldn't have done it without everyone here at Penn State, but it was really cool and definitely a dream come true for sure.
The game had its challenges, with stoppages throughout play caused by less than ideal ice conditions.
I'm not a scientist, but I believe the sun didn't help, like, those corners in that end. Right off the bat, Maya, like, went in there and, like, a chunk of the ice came out.
That affected our game. We just kind of had to simplify our game a little bit more. Usually we can be a little prettier with our plays, but we just had to simplify it a bit.
But the weather and freezing temps didn't stop some faithful fans from bundling up and coming out to support the team.
I'm a big hockey fan. This is sort of like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, you know, outside hockey game. It seemed pretty interesting, so I want to come out here.
We're making history today. We're Penn State fans. He's born and raised in Penn State. Girls learned to play hockey thanks to the women's hockey team, and so here we are supporting.
And they were rewarded with a 3-0 Nittany Lions win.
We've seen football games here. This is better than the football game, girls?
Yeah, it's way better.
A game to remember for all involved.
Do that again.
Where does this game kind of rank? Number one, for sure.
Probably number one, for sure.
Lauren Bradford for Nittany Game Week.
Coming up, we get the latest
Outside.
football. And
Who put it out there?
Head Coach Matt Campbell, plus his staff will help him lead the
No.
Nittany Lions this season. More Nittany Game Week is on the way.
The opening drive is sponsored by R&R.
So guys, that McKenna dude, my friend was telling me that he went to a restaurant with his family, and another Penn State student was harassing him, saying something about his mom, and he went outside, and the guy was waiting for him, and then, the hockey player went out there and punched him in his face, broke his jaw, knocked a couple of teeth out. Yeah. And he's from Canada, but yeah. Anyway, way to go, Penn State. First time ever playing hockey outside at the Beaver Stadium. That was historic. A lot of Penn State people had to go and shovel snow at the stadium a couple of days to make that happen. Peace out.